Take a deep breath. Think of someone right now and allow your intuition to choose the card or crystal that resonates with you the most. Card 1, card 2, or card 3. This is how the person on your mind is secretly thinking and feeling about you now. Welcome in, card 1. Let's find out, what does the person on your mind secretly admire most about you? We have the Two of Swords and the Fool. Right away, I can see that this person secretly admires most your ability to take leaps of faith despite the unknown or the uncertainties on your path. The Two of Swords is someone who trusts their intuition and their discernment, knowing that at all times you may not know where your path is going to take you, but if you listen deep inside yourself, you know that the outcome is going to be positive, that despite obstacles, despite challenges along the way, if you can lean into that inner knowing and that inner voice, you know that everything's going to work out in the end. And we have the Fool, which indicates that this person truly admires your ability to take leaps of faith, to have a sense of adventure and optimism, following your passion and the purity of your heart, that, again, you might not have it all figured out, but you're going to follow your heart and your passion, knowing that life is going to show you which next step to take along the way. So overall, right away, I'm getting a sense that this person admires your sense of adventure, your ability to trust life and the unknown, despite not having all the steps laid out. This might be someone who is a little more cautious, a little more stable, a little more stubborn, maybe some earth sign energy versus fire or air. Let me get another card. What does this person admire most about you? We have the Ace of Pentacles, and that is about creating anything new from a sense of desire and intention. So I'm getting the sense that you are the type of person, whether you are aware of that or not, this is their perception of you, that you have the ability to recreate yourself under all circumstances. No matter the test or the challenges that you've experienced in life, you're not the type of person who rests very long or is a victim for very long or worries too long about circumstances that are outside of your control. If there's a dead end, you find a solution, or you understand that life is course correcting you to a new, better opportunity. So with this Ace of Pentacles, this person admires your ability to create, your ability to shapeshift and pivot and adapt. Okay, so yes, adaptability is something that they truly admire about you with this energy. Let's answer the question now. How does this person on your mind see your future together? How do they see your future together? We have the Tower and the Knight of Cups. Very interesting. Let me clarify. Clarify the Tower, the Knight of Cups regarding how this person sees your future together. Clarify the Tower. Okay, we have the Six of Swords and the King of Swords. So this Tower card is showing me that this person on your mind has had some extreme tests and challenges in the recent past. This can be an identity crisis where nothing is working out. This can be the death or illness of loved ones. This could be financial loss or destitution, the ending of a career path, bankruptcy, foreclosure, all sorts of traumatic or chaotic experiences. So there's a possibility that this person has gone through extreme shifts and changes that have deregulated their nervous system. And with the Knight of Cups, we're answering the question, how do they see your future together? So I'm getting the sense that the extreme challenges that this person has faced individually has put a damper on the romance, has created some emotional disconnect from them being able to be completely open with you, be completely available to share their whole self with you, and then therefore profess their love and communicate their emotions, essentially. So as far as the future together, again, I'm reminded about your optimism, your ability to pivot and adapt as something they really admire about you. And that has given them the fortitude and the strength to know that they can do that too. Because the Six of Swords is literally about the peace after traumatic experiences or conflicts in our life. Being ready, willing, and available to move on from pain and hardship of the past and move towards something more stable and emotionally fulfilling, harmonious. We have the King of Swords. So as far as how he sees your future together, he sees himself as someone who is more emotionally detached from the challenges of life, motivated by your adaptability to see tests and challenges as opportunities to gain strength, courage, and resilience because of that. All right, beautiful soul. Now let's take a look at the question. How does this person feel when they think about you? How does this person on your mind feel when they think about you? We have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands. The Eight of Cups indicates something that needs to be left behind to create something more rewarding and fulfilling from a new identity. So this confirms what I was saying with this Tower energy, that there is some sort of identity shift or major life crisis that has happened recently in this person's life that they are aware that they cannot allow to taint the relationship or the connection. If they don't overcome the burdens that this experience created, they know that they're not going to be emotionally available for you. Probably someone who has isolated themselves. That may be your experience, where when they are going through hard times, they don't communicate with you as much, which is why that King of Swords is important here as well. Being more emotionally intelligent to the degree that they can communicate what they're feeling with you and not allow it to shut them down and push them away from you. So how they feel when they think about you is they feel all of this necessity to leave that pain behind them so that they can start to create something with you that is successful, that is rewarding, that is fulfilling. The Six of Wands is about being seen as a leader, as a success, being validated for the work that you've done. So I see this as someone who wants to be validated by you as a divine masculine, as a leader, as an inspiration, instead of someone who's destitute and hopeless and emotionally unstable and repressed. So I'm getting the sense that this person deeply cares about your perspective. They want you to see them as a leader. They want you to see them as someone who's confident, who's got it together, and not someone who is emotionally unavailable or someone who's repressed and shut down. Let me get another card to answer this question. How does this person feel when they think about you? We have the Three of Pentacles. This is someone who wants to grow and build big life goals together with you over time. They feel a sense of teamwork, a sense of shared values, shared dreams, and shared goals. So when they think about you, they feel a sense of completion, a sense of devotion towards the energy that the two of you are building together over time. So now we're going to take a look at what fears or doubts might this person have about your connection. Are there any fears or doubts this person has about your connection? We have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm definitely getting the sense, like I said, this person really cares about your perspective, and I'm almost getting a sense of insecurity to the degree that in the past they may have cared too much, and they really want you to validate them as a leader and as a success, and not someone who's repressed, shut down, immature, or unavailable. So with this Queen of Wands, as far as fears or doubts, they almost get the feeling like you're too good for them, because this Queen of Wands shows you as someone who's very magnetic, beautiful, confident, capable, someone who has big goals and dreams and the fire and passion to accomplish them. Reminds me of what I was saying up here with your adaptability and your creativity. They really admire that about you. The Nine of Pentacles shows me that you could be someone who's financially successful or successful in your career, that you are a professional or you've accomplished that in your life previously, or that you've just simply reached a place where you're satisfied by the work you've done and you feel rewarded and fulfilled in other areas of your life, probably more than the romance area. Like, I'm getting the sense that you have either your career or your finances together, and that area is satisfying for you, but maybe you're wondering why your romance area or your relationship area is lacking. So the fears or doubts this person has is that I am getting the sense that you're a woman and they're a man, but again, take what dynamic works for you. But I am getting the sense it's like this person wants you to see them as a divine masculine. And with these two energies, you're like this very confident power woman. And he or they want to become this equal version to you so that you can be a power couple and that they don't feel insecure or less than you. I'm getting the sense that they have felt less than you in the past. Like maybe they don't earn as much or they don't feel as successful or confident as you do. So I'm almost getting the sense that the fear or doubt that they have is that you'll figure out that you are out of their league and you'll just leave them behind. Let me get another card to clarify this question. What doubts or fears does this person have about the connection? What doubts or fears does this person have about the connection? We have the Page of Wands. Oh, wow. And the Knight of Wands. So this is about having a lot of fire, passion, inspiration. So I am getting the sense that this person may have been going through a midlife crisis or a dark night of the soul, especially with that Tower. And with you being the Queen of Wands, I'm getting the sense it's like they feel like they don't have the fire or the passion or the sense of adventure like you do to be able to keep up with you. Okay, so this person feels like they may not have enough passion. I'm getting the sense that they feel like the spark, the fire, or the chemistry might die out in this connection. Let's take a look now and see, what does this person wish you knew about them? What does the person on your mind wish you knew about them? We have the Death. Makes a lot of sense. So the Death indicates a process of transformation. This, I am getting big dark night of the soul, identity, midlife crisis energy, where this person is literally transforming from the inside out, having a complete shift of everything they believe and how they move through the world. And so I'm getting the sense that they would like for you to give them grace and understanding, knowing that the sense of maybe a lack of spark, a lack of fire, a lack of passion, or emotional availability is not because they are not interested in or devoted to you or this connection, but that it's just something deeply personal and transformational that they're going through right now. Let's get another card. What does this person wish you knew about them? We have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands. So right away, I'm seeing this mirror to your Queen of Wands energy, which confirms what I was saying, that they admire this quality about you, your confidence, your magnetic energy, your success, your ability to be adventurous and conquer goals and get things done, the way people are drawn to you. They admire this about you and they want that quality for themselves. And so they want to be the king to your Queen of Wands. They want to have this power couple energy. And so these other cards here, what they wish you knew about them. The Nine of Wands indicates that they are still in the process of summoning up the perseverance, the courage, and the determination to continue to fight and push forward in life. They're not going to give up. But with the Seven of Cups, they're still in a self-discovery process where they're trying to discern what's fulfilling and what's not, what's right and what's wrong. I'm getting the sense again of identity crisis, dark night of the soul, this midlife crisis energy where you've fulfilled so many things, like with that Eight of Cups, you basically created a life and an identity and, you know, your work, your image, your this, your that. You built up this whole life. And now that's shifting and crumbling for various reasons, but the main reason is evolution of your soul's journey and moving towards something that is more spiritually rewarding and fulfilling versus the status quo and societal expectations. So that's a lot to figure out. And so that's this tower moment of life where life is deconstructing everything you ever built so that you can clarify through the rubble and the ashes, what do I want to keep and what do I want to keep destroyed? What do I want to rebuild through my newfound sense of value, and what is actually soul fulfilling versus ego fulfilling? So that's a lot. They're going through a lot at this time. They want you to know, however, that they will persevere. They're deeply inspired and motivated by you and your adaptability that has taught them a lot, and they want to measure up to that type of quality that you have as well within themselves. We have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck, which is just a confirmation for me about this person's determination, courage to persevere beyond any fears, doubts, worries, or limiting beliefs to conquer and become the success that they desire to. So the next question we're going to ask for you is, what action might this person take towards you in the near future? What action steps might this person take towards you in the near future? Ooh, beautiful. We have the Queen of Cups. This confirms that this person's going to start to open up emotionally, to be more self-compassionate and aware of their emotions and able to communicate them with you effectively. Because that reminds me of earlier on where this tower moment, this dark night of the soul identity crisis is affecting their ability to share their emotions with you, and therefore has probably affected the romance or the chemistry or their presence. So this Queen of Cups confirms that they will be a more emotionally present and emotionally fulfilling partner. Let me get another card for this question. What action steps might this person take towards you in the near future? All right. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Star, and the Strength card. It came out as the final card. Look at that. So this is really beautiful energy. The Ten of Pentacles indicates stability and security in love, home, and family, and finances. So if this person was laid off or was financially affected by this Tower moment, I see this as the positive resolution of any financial, material, or career issues. If you are looking for or wanting to build or buy a home with this person, I could see that as that being accomplished as well. Especially with this Magician here, this person is going to go from emotionally and even physically destitute to very powerful and capable, and able to turn around this situation quite quickly after overcoming this death process. So action steps taking towards you: marriage if you're not married already, home, family, security, and legacy building. Reminds me of that Three of Pentacles, building towards that big long-term life goal that the two of you might have for and with one another. And we have the Star, which is beautiful because this is literally the energy that comes after the Tower. So this represents the hope and the renewal within their self, within their emotions, their mind, body, heart, and soul, and how that naturally is going to positively affect the chemistry, the romance, and the long-term security and stability of this connection. And then the Strength just confirms that they are in the process of overcoming these inner demons, limiting beliefs and challenges so that they can become the partner that you deserve. All right, beautiful soul, let's get some final messages. So we're going to take a look at the card you were initially drawn to. It says playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. What a beautiful card. So for this, I'm seeing an energy of lightheartedness, an energy of remembering to play, have fun, and laugh. So if you haven't done that recently, I see more lightheartedness in your near future. And again, love is the greatest healer. So as you continue to hold this person to the highest regard, to continue to be yourself and inspire and motivate them with your energy, that love is going to uplift them to this power couple, King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy. All right, beautiful soul, I do hope this message served you and gave you some peace and clarity regarding this person's feelings towards you. If you resonate and you want to claim this reading for yourself, comment a fire emoji and like this video now. If you're new here, subscribe, as we release new readings every week you don't want to miss. And in the event you would like a deeper personal reading for yourself, the link is available in the description box below to book that at any time. Until the next time I get to read for you, beloved, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Welcome in card 2. Let's find out, what does the person on your mind secretly admire most about you? Beautiful card to start us off. We have the Queen of Wands. They admire your compassion, your sensitivity, your intuition, your ability to be kind, nurturing, both to yourself and to everyone around you. I'm getting the sense that you are someone who holds it together for others emotionally, that you are someone that others can turn to and that this person can turn to in times where they need comfort. Let's get another card. What does this person admire most about you? We have the Knight of Swords. I'm getting the sense that along with that Queen of Cups energy, you are someone who's able to find solutions quickly for other people. So yes, advice. This person admires the advice that you give, the solutions that you offer, your ability to be comforting and compassionate, but also clear and able to communicate effectively. Let's get another card. What does this person secretly admire most about you? The Four of Swords and the Nine of Cups. The Four of Swords represents rest, introspection, and healing. And along with those other cards, I am getting the sense that this is what you offer others. A place, a sanctuary of healing That's what your energy is. That's what they admire about you. You are a sanctuary of healing, of compassion, of understanding, of clarity. People, and this person in particular, seeks you out when they need to feel emotional understanding, satisfaction, a sense of purpose and direction, and like everything's going to be okay. That's this energy that you give off. People feel emotionally safe with you because you allow them the space to know that whatever they have within them, the purest part of them, the capable part of them, the fulfilled part of them is available, is possible. And you give people a clear destination towards the fulfillment of their greatest heart's desire. So this person admires your ability to turn others' torment into destiny by the clarity of your example and by the depth of your compassion. Very beautiful energy. So let's take a look at how this person sees your future together. How does this person see your future together? We have the Hangman and the King of Swords. That's interesting. Let me clarify. How does this person see your future together? Clarify this energy. How does this person see your future together? The Page of Pentacles. The Hangman is about seeing something from a different perspective than you did before. I'm almost getting the sense that this individual did not think that they were going to get married again or get into a committed relationship. Maybe this individual felt like they didn't want to be in a monogamous connection. They just wanted to just explore and maybe go where the wind takes them. Just be free. However, you are changing their mind and giving them a clearer sense of what type of roots they want to put down. And with this Page of Pentacles, I'm almost getting a proposal offer, like as if this were an engagement ring. So that's what I'm seeing, that how this person thinks about a future with you is differently than they expected, because they probably thought they had their mind made up about what they wanted for their future as far as romance and relationship. But due to you and this connection, you've completely flipped them on their head about what they think they want. Now they actually do want to be in a committed connection, is what I'm getting the sense of. All right, beautiful soul. Now let's take a look at how this person feels when they think of you. How does this person on your mind feel when they think about you? Beautiful. We have the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Amazing energy. So you give this person a sense of reinvigorated passion, a sense of childlike wonder and optimism about the future, probably like they've never had before. The Ten of Cups, they feel so emotionally fulfilled by your connection. It reminds me of this Queen of Cups. Like, you are someone who just feels like home. And what else can I say about that? You are just this comfortable place of emotional satisfaction. And the Three of Wands means that they are in this moment envisioning the future with you, where they want to go, what they want to build, what they want to create. They see it all with you, which again reminds me of what I said just now about completely seeing their future in a whole new way than they've ever have before, because most likely this person was not interested in committed long-term relationships or marriages, and were just willing to just go where life took them. But the depth of your connection, the sense of comfort and home and emotional nurturance that you give them makes them just, they can't help but contemplate the future with you. Now let's take a look and see what fears or doubts might this person have about the connection. What fears or doubts might this person have about your connection? We have the Ace of Wands and the Star. Doubts or fears about the connection. Ace of Wands and the Star. Let me clarify with another card. Clarify the Ace of Wands and the Star. Is it fear? What fears or doubts might this person have about the connection? We have the Five of Wands and the Moon. Interesting. I'm almost getting the sense that maybe a previous partner or a third party of some kind, they're afraid that some secrets might be revealed, something that this individual had to heal from. This is very interesting. I'm actually going to pull from a different deck to get a feel, because this is some secretive energy, almost like double life. Fear of cheating. Interesting. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Fear of cheating. I wonder if they're afraid that they won't be able to maintain monogamy or commitment. Because this Five of Wands can indicate competition. This Ace of Wands, okay, I'm almost getting like phallus energy, because this kind of looks like it can be a phallus. And I'm getting the sense here that although they are deeply invested in this connection with you emotionally, they do have still a fear that they won't be able to fully commit, and that their desires, their physical desires, will lead them astray to other partners. This Star now makes me feel that the positive renewal of mind that they have about committed relationships, they have a fear that that won't be long lasting or long term, that it will just be like a fleeting spark of inspiration, but that it will die off quickly. So this Moon, I'm almost getting the sense that this person has a secret, and it could be a sex addiction. So perhaps pornography or the desire to pursue that lust could be something that this person is battling with, or at least afraid that's going to come up in the course of this connection with you. Now let's find out, what does this person wish you knew about them? Wow. What does this person wish you knew about them? Oh, wow. Okay, so the Six of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I am getting the sense that this person has something from their past that they're keeping from you. And to them, it might feel like a betrayal or a secret. And so I am getting the sense, like, it could be a sex addiction. It could be like in the past, they had a lot of adventures, let's say, maybe even paid for it, or pursued like swingers experiences. It's something that is kind of taboo, and it might not be that bad, but it's something that's not perceived well by society's standards. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up on. Something from their past they feel like is a secret or betrayal that if you knew, you might not. I'm getting the sense like they see you as this good girl energy or this really innocent energy. And that if you knew the type of things they did in their past, you might not be attracted to them anymore. That's what I'm thinking. What does this person wish you knew about them? The Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Devil. So this Devil is this addiction energy that I'm picking up on, or perhaps the things this person does or has done in the past under the cover of darkness that may be perceived by others as taboo acts. This most likely, this activity or this behavior, this desire most likely stems from a deep sense of low self-worth or insecurity that this person picked up along their path at some point in their life. With this Queen of Pentacles, I am getting the sense that this behavior led to breakup or divorce in their life and has therefore been a problem. And most likely is why they had a resistance to having any marriage or long-term committed relationship again in the future, because of the chaos that their behavior created in the past. This Judgment energy is about making better choices and spiritual awakening. So they are in the process of growth and self-discovery. And this individual did think that by distancing themselves from committed relationship, that they could be more responsible in helping to avoid the pain of not being able to be monogamous. But through this connection with you, this is giving them a total change of mind and heart because of the depth of your compassion. Like you're really cracking them open in a new way. But part of them does wish that they could reveal their past fully to you. But again, they have this insecurity that you will no longer be interested in them because it might be opposite to what they think that you would ever do or be interested in, or it doesn't seem like you would accept them for it. That's how they feel. So let's answer the last question for you to find out what actions might this person take towards you in the near future. What actions might this person take towards you in the near future? We have the Five of Cups. Let me clarify. What is this Five of Cups related to? I have a sense they're going to be truthful with you about their past. That's what that energy could be. We have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. Let me clarify. What actions might this person take with you in the near future? We have the Ten of Wands. Let me get a different deck to clarify. What actions might this person take with you in the near future? Heart-to-heart conversations. Definitely what I was picking up on. Okay, so the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups, all of this dark energy that this person is feeling, this secretive kind of hidden taboo energy that they have swirling within them, will ultimately affect the relationship and lead to the things that they fear the most if they don't resolve them. So this Two of Swords is, this person is at a crossroads right now where they know they have to talk to you about this, but they don't know how. And they are afraid that it would affect your perception of them. So they're concerned about that, but they are willing because they know that it's necessary. So the Ten of Wands is about carrying a burden. So I'm getting the sense that the secret is like a burden that they are carrying that they know will negatively affect the connection if they don't put it down by communicating it with you and grieving that old version of themselves instead of just allowing it to swirl dark in a hidden, repressed place where then it can then subconsciously outpicture itself. All right, beautiful soul, let's take a final look at the initial card you were drawn to. It says romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. So I definitely see this as the romance of a lifetime. That the passion, the desire that this person has is completely directed towards you. You've given them this sense of reinvigoration towards long-term commitment that they didn't believe they were capable of. So beautiful soul, I definitely hope that you enjoy the passion. I do hope you resonated and that this reading gave you a sense of peace and clarity regarding this person's thoughts and feelings about you. If you resonate and you want to claim this message for yourself, comment a Cupid's arrow down below and like this video now. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe as we release new readings every week you don't want to miss. And in the event you would like a deeper personal reading for yourself, the link is available in the description box below to book that at any time. And until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Welcome in card 3. Let's find out, what does the person on your mind secretly admire most about you? Right. We have the Four of Wands, Justice, the Ten of Pentacles, and the World. Wow. Some powerful energy. So I'm almost getting the sense that this is or will be a long-term committed relationship or marriage. There's some very powerful energy here that represents family, community, stability, personal accountability, and endings. Something here that the two of you deeply fulfill your life purposes on this earth. I'm getting the sense that this is strong soulmate energy. And even deeper than that, I am sensing twin flame. Because I'm getting the sense that you two are here to karmically complete each other's life path. So, that's some powerful energy. Let me clarify what they actually admire about you, because that was like your destiny. And I'm wondering if this person is aware of how deep your destiny is entwined, or maybe they just say things to you like, you know, I feel like I've known you in a previous lifetime, or it's fate. You know, they may use those words without knowing how deep your journey goes, how deeply intertwined your souls are to one another. So let me clarify. What does this person admire most about you? Wow. Still this, wow. Okay, the moon. Like I said, this person isn't even consciously aware of how deep your journeys are intertwined. This is a karmic connection where the two of you are meant to explore the depths of the subconscious realm together. So this is a very powerful reading, and I'm going to get some more clarity as the cards go on. But already it's very mystical, Piscean kind of spiritual connection that the two of you share that is hard to name or put a word on. Now on the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune clarifies this very mystical energy that I'm picking up on, where I almost can't verbalize the depth of your destiny with one another. It's very mysterious. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate, destiny, synchronicity, divine timing, events that are out of our control that the universe orchestrates for us to fulfill our soul's journey and evolution. And so you have a very Wheel of Fortune energy connected to this person. So your fates are intertwined in a deeply personal, soul level way. Let's get another card. Let's answer the question now. How does this person see your future together? How does this person on your mind see your future together? Wow. It's a lot of cards. Let me see. We have the Star, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, wow. How do they see your future together? So again, I am getting the sense of twin flame energy, which can be a challenging connection because there's some aspect of your relationship that the purpose is karmic healing and evolution. So this individual might trigger you to know yourself. And if you're truly committed on a soul level, that means you are committed to seeing this person as your mirror and not the problem. And so how they see your future together, again, I am getting the sense that this is such a mystical reading that this person may not even be conscious of this. So this is like from your person's higher self. So for you, card number 3, this reading is not from your person's conscious perspective. It's from their higher self's perspective. All right, that's pretty profound. So the future for the two of you together are seeing the hope and the healing that you offer one another through mirroring and triggering each other's wounds and limitations that come from heartbreak all the way up from the time of childhood and beyond. So relationships are very challenging because individuals will trigger your feelings, and then it's how you persevere beyond what you're feeling to see how it's just a reflection and not necessarily a problem per se. So the future for the two of you together is persevering beyond the wounds that the mirror provides you and seeing how there's hope and healing within the conflict and that it's not an obstacle. so that the two of you continue to hold on to and value the relationship throughout the tests and tribulations that you will most likely face, understanding that it's fate and destiny for the two of you to persevere beyond them instead of giving up. So yes, this honestly reminds me of my own marriage, because I deeply feel very resonant with everything I just said as far as being karmically destined to heal each other by using the triggers that the mirror provides as opportunities for growth instead of running away. So if you can commit to that, the result can be very profound for the two of you. All right, beautiful soul. Now let's answer the question, how does this person feel when they think about you? We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands means that they can see a future with you. They can see and envision the plans and goals and dreams they have with you. Let me get another card. How does this person on your mind feel when they think about you? Beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Let me clarify with one more card. Clarify the Seven of Cups. How does this person feel when they think about you? Clarify. The Seven of Cups. We also have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. With the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups, right away, both sevens are a confirmation of energy. The seven is a number of spiritual wisdom. So again, there is a higher order at play when it comes to the energy in this connection here. The Seven of Wands with the Seven of Cups means that they feel committed to protecting this connection from being devalued. They do not consider other options. They are not interested in seeing what else is out there. This person is determined to protect the livelihood of this connection. The Ace of Cups, how do they feel? Deeply open, deeply connected, deeply available emotionally. They see you as the Queen of Wands, very beautiful, very attractive and magnetic. You have this inviting aura and sense of confidence and allure about you. The Knight of Pentacles means that, again, they are protecting the longevity of this connection. This is an energy of patience, persistence, and long-term stability, reminding me again of that Three of Wands, that they feel deeply committed to the journey and are already envisioning big life goals, dreams, and destinations that the two of you can accomplish together. Let's answer the question now. What doubts or fears might this person have about the connection? What doubts or fears? We have, oh wow, the Ten of Swords and the Devil. The Ten of Swords is about ending and betrayal. The Devil can be about low vibrational coping mechanisms, addictions, unhealthy behaviors. This is interesting. Let me clarify with another card. What doubts or fears might this person have about the connection? I'm almost getting the sense that this could be like literal devil energy, in the sense that Satan's job or the devil's job is to tempt us to be led astray from our soul's path through negative, destructive ways of thinking and behaving in our lives, keeping us like on a very egotistical or, just base level of operating in the world. And because this is from your person's higher self perspective, because the two of you are on a karmic journey of your soul's evolution and how the two of you are connected in that work together, this is giving me, again, like literal devil vibes, where the devil's trying to tempt you to behave in ways that are unhealthy so that you won't measure up to who you really are here to be on this earth. Like, learn how sovereign and powerful you are as a child of God, a child of the universe. So don't take it in a religious sense or any sort of connotation like the devil's actually after you. But I am getting the sense like this is that angel and devil opportunity of, are you going to see this person and the trials and tribulations that you go through as a karmic mirror to your healing and your evolution, or as a problem and something that can't be overcome? Are you going to persevere beyond those triggers, or are you going to do what other people do, which is operate in unhealthy ways, blame, shame the other person? Or are you going to go from your soul's perspective, your higher self's perspective, where you're able to see the mirror for what it truly is instead of blame and shame the other person? You're able to, with that justice card, take personal karmic accountability and responsibility for your beliefs, feelings, and actions, and then able to heal yourself. And you're both doing that. And then it's just a journey of like that world, that continuous graduation and up leveling of your path on this walk on this earth. So yeah, this is like, again, this is a higher self perspective. So I don't even think this person is consciously aware of this fear, but it's like a fear of betrayal from the ego's perspective and being a victim to life instead of taking sovereign accountability for the personal thoughts and feelings that this person brings into the relationship. It's like, can they operate from the justice energy, or can they operate from the devil energy? That's what their soul is looking at. It's like, you know how your higher self is always hoping that you will make the right decisions and trying to whisper advice in your ear, but then you always have the free will to make the mistake or the wrong decision, and then they just face palm when you do it. So that's the kind of fear and doubt that we're looking at here. It's like the opportunity to take the higher way or the lower way, and which are you going to choose? Let's get one more card to answer this question. What doubts or fears might this person or their higher self have about the connection? Wow, we have the Death card. The Death card, oh yes, okay, so this is about endings. So again, the fear here is that the challenges could lead to endings versus transformations, which is what this death process is about. It's about how, ooh, that's interesting because, wow, because right before I did this reading, I actually decided to answer the first question for myself, which I don't think I've ever done that before a reading. So I asked, what does my husband secretly admire about me? And the first card that came out in that reading was the Death card. And I was like, whoa, that's interesting. But then upon further analysis, you see that the Death card is about transformation and growth under challenge. So that's something that my partner admires about me. And so as far as a fear here, it's that instead of transformation and growth, there could be an ending or a stasis in this connection. All right, beautiful soul. Now let's answer the question, what does this person on your mind wish you knew about them? We have the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. What do they wish you knew about them? Again, I am getting the sense that this person does want to marry you pretty quickly. I was getting that up here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So if you're not married already, this individual wants to move rather quickly when it comes to being your king, your leader, your provider, your protector, your lover. This King of Pentacles is a very stable and grounded divine masculine energy. And this Knight of Swords is an energy of knowing what you want and going quickly for it. So I'm getting the sense that they want you to know that they know what they want and they're going to move rather quickly. So they don't want you to question or second guess their decisiveness when it comes to wanting to be your King of Pentacles. Let me get another card. What does this person wish you knew about them? We have the Emperor and also the Empress, but it's in reverse, and we have the Hierophant. Number one, there's so many major arcana cards in this reading. It's pretty crazy. So the two of you have some intense energy here. And these cards are reminding me about what I was saying about how this person is very decisive towards you, knows that they want to be your leader, your divine masculine protector. That's this Emperor energy, but somehow they feel you're not ready in the same way that they are ready. I'm wondering if, because this is a twin flame connection and there are so many karmic lessons here, that you might be afraid that this person isn't the right one for you. So you may question whether the time is right for marriage, or if this marriage is right for you, depending on where you are in this connection. But that's what this Hierophant card can represent. So I'm wondering if you resonate with that or where that lands with you. If you perhaps feel ready, but maybe this person doesn't perceive that you're ready. That's really interesting. So let's take a look at the final question here and see what action might this person take towards you in the near future. What action might this person take with you in the near future? So this is some really interesting energy. We have the Nine of Swords with the Queen of Cups, which indicates that this person may confess some sort of anxieties or fears that they're having with you in the near future. The Queen of Cups shows you being very compassionate towards them, that they will feel ready to open up to you, to something deeper within themselves that maybe they've been holding back or not wanting to share. The Knight of Wands means that after communicating their anxieties with you and finding a place of comfort with you, this will lead them to a sense of reinvigorated passion. The Knight of Wands with the Four of Swords indicates that this passion, fire, adventure will come after a period of rest, healing, and introspection. So there is something deeply healing about this connection here, which will lead to this individual pursuing their life path, their purpose, their why. The Three of Cups indicates the celebration of love between you and the recognition of your soul's intertwining journey together. This card is about friendship, soul level friendship, where you just know at a core that you're meant to be together and to uplift one another. So I want to clarify with a different deck, actually. What action might this person take towards you in the near future? We have the card Passion and Make the Effort. Passion card says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And Make the Effort says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this reminds me again of this confession energy where they're going to present to you something that they've been holding back, which perhaps has been from this place of needing to heal. And like I said with that Knight of Wands, once they find that healing and that comfort, that clarity and that ability to release this fear off of them, they will feel a sense of reinvigorated passion with you. All right, my beautiful soul, let's take a look at the final card that you were actually drawn to in the beginning. It says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Beautiful. That makes so much sense, especially with the last cards that I was talking about here. Yes, the two of you are here to karmically heal one another, and through that experience, meet the depths of your soul's passion and purpose on this earth. Yes, what a huge karmic destiny the two of you have with one another. All right, my beautiful soul, I do hope you resonated with this reading and it gave you a sense of peace and clarity regarding this connection. If you resonate and you want to claim it for yourself, comment an angel wing emoji and like this video now. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe as we release new readings every week you don't want to miss. And in the event you would like a deeper personal reading for yourself, the link is available in the description box below to book that at any time. And until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love.